I have a bit of a problem. I've been dealing with a problem lately, and it's starting to get out of control. We've had a lot of rain here this spring. Consequently, we've had a lot of grass growth. With the abundance of the grass the way it is, I started considering getting my lawnmower out. Of course, I have to put new blades on it because it's not cutting very well anymore. But the thought of cutting it seems so wasteful. Yes, I would get a mulch blade. I'm not bagging it or anything like that. It's gonna go right back into the ground and help build soil, but it just still felt wasteful. That's when I realized I don't really have a grass problem. I have an absence of sheep problem. There's a permaculture principle. The problem is the solution. I'm pleased to tell you guys that I'm putting that principle into practice today. We're getting some sheep. Little buddy, are you ready to get going?
Yeah.
Do you know what the plan is?
To get a cage.
Yeah, we gotta go to David's house first where he has the livestock cage that'll go in the back of my truck. And then we'll go to Tess's farm after that and get a couple sheep. All right, little buddy, we made it to David's. We're gonna go get that cage now.
Okay.
And there's Tess. Ah, the smell of a sheep farm.
Get dirty.
Love it.
Yes. That's why I have not had him in the yard at all. Lift it up and walk toward your dad.
Hi Tika. Hello.
Okay. Lift up and move toward your dad. There we go. That's good. We're going to set this thing up so that those sheep don't get away. Okay. And then that'll just set that right there. You know, she's a good dog.
Yeah,
So this is a terrible mess, so let's go through here.
We're at Bah Bah Blacktail Farm, which is everyone's favorite shepherdess, Tess. This is her ranch. As you see on the board behind me here, this is her breeding stock and inventory for the year, and there are a lot of notations for sold on there for the lambs. Sold. Sold, 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 sold. And a bunch more solds over there. While it is late in the buying season for spring lambs, because it's now June, it's also been a strange year for a lot of producers in that there's been a huge influx of new homesteaders and people wanting to raise their own food, and thus a bunch of new consumers buying up inventory. Pea pellets.
Pea pellets. Breakfast of champions.
That's right.
Well, for our ease of sorting them, we're going to bring these 45 little lovelies up here. This used to be the racetrack, or this was the racetrack for the annual sheep derby. And so we're going to bring them up the racetrack, and we're going to treat them in these feeders here. So that way we'll be able to find yours very easily.
Right. I'm in the market for 2 lambs. I didn't want to do a bunch this year, just getting my feet back into it. So I just want to get a couple lambs, and I wanted the same gender. I wanted either 2 rams preferably, or ewes if there weren't any rams available. I don't want them different genders because then you have to graze them separate, otherwise you potentially have the breeding thing going on, which I don't want to deal with. Tess here, she's told me she didn't have 2 rams available. She didn't have necessarily 2 ewes available. You had 1 of each. Right. But because I wanted to keep them, I don't want to do 1 of each, you came up with a different solution. Can you tell us what you came up with?
So I thought about the little boy that I have, the little ram lamb, and he and his mother are a really good team. And I thought, well, why not let you, because I trust you, let you take care of the mother with him for a couple of weeks. or you know, whatever works for your schedule. And then one of my fellow breeders, who has my flock originally, who has their genetics from my flock, and she's in the area, and I help her out. She does rent-a-ram. So she did rent-a-ram with Boris, who's quite the boy. And so I thought, well, she's got one extra of Boris's babies, and it's a little male. So with her male and my male and Mama to take care of them,
Right.
I think that you're going to really have some nice lambs this year.
Right. The other thing about it too is her ram lamb is not ready. He's not weaned yet.
Right.
And yours is.
Right.
And I wanted to get the sheep eating the grass now because it's nice now, and you know, in a few weeks it might be drying and getting going through that summer slowdown. So I want to take advantage of the grass I have now, get them fed now, which means we're going to use the mom for your ram lamb to keep company for the ram lamb
in the meantime, and then
while we're waiting for the other one to be ready to be weaned.
Explain. Because he was born just a little bit later than your boy.
Right.
And so I think it's a real workable thing. It only can work because I actually know your farming methods, and I trust you.
Right.
And then I'll just come back and get Lopsy, because Lopsy's a really nice mama. She's particularly gentle. Her disposition gets her an A+.
Awesome. So let's go see them, I guess. Right?
Okay, let's do it.
All right.
Say A.
You like that dog, little buddy?
Yeah. He's silly.
Sheep are music trained. You know, they know every different melody. That particular melody is the one for, come on, you've got something to eat here.
Let's hear it again. If you can do it without smiling.
I can picture my lips. Let's go. Oh, girl. Come on.
Hey, Connie. There's Connie. Hi. Hello. I don't have your food. Hello. Hey, easy. Easy, girl. Let's go. I think they know where to go.
Then I do a lot calmer, like, and then they settle,
That's the one you do when
down. Yes.
for calming. Okay.
That's, and then if I, you know, it's we do the adagio whistle, and then we do the, you know, the allegro whistle. And the sheep are musically inclined, so they know those things. Come on, let's go. That's your girl.
Lopsy. So where's her baby?
And her son is the white one with the yellow collar.
Hi, Lopsy. So this is Lopsy. She's the mama. Now we gotta find your baby.
The white collars are the girls, and the yellow collars are the boys. And then as a double check, the pink tags are the girls, and the blue tags are the boys. But then you'll notice that there's one brown one that I have to check.
Who knows? We got Lopsy over in this pen here, but her ram lamb is proving a little harder to catch. So I'm gonna try and get, watch out here, ladies. I'm gonna try and get one of the shepherd's crooks, which will aid us in apprehension.
So this is your new lamb.
Tess was able to capture him without using the shepherd's crook even.
Come here.
If I can get the camera to focus here. There we go.
He's very Katahdin. Very Katahdin. He's a good boy. And he was born on I believe, the 21st. So his date of birth was March 21st.
March 21st.
And his daddy is Bingo, the big Katahdin.
Yeah.
His mama is Lopsy. Hi, Lopsy. Here, you come. No, not your head, her head.
I like Lopsy.
She's a really sweet girl. Yeah, these really need.
Why do you have to trim her hoofs?
Well, because it's really long. It's kind of like, you know, you're trimming your fingernails. It starts to curve around like that,
Yeah.
and then the dirt gets in there and it gets really icky. Oh, yeah, I know. I know. Tell us all about it. Oh, and I have to.
Okay, when the sheep get in there, we gotta close it right away, okay?
Okay, like dropping it?
No, well, no, don't drop it. Just ease it down, but do it quickly. Thank you so much, Tess,
You're
for
welcome. You're
making this arrangement for me, making
Yeah.
this exception. I know it's a little different than you.
Yeah, it's different, and I trust you, and I trust she's going to be fine, and you know she'll come back to me, no problem. And who knows, you may fall in love with her and decide to get back in the sheep business again.
Yeah, we'll see, right? Thank you.
Okay, bye-bye.
All right, little buddy, here we go.
Yeah.
The sheep will settle down in just a minute. Woo, what a mess. That went really smoothly, and they seem to be enjoying the grass they have in here. I don't think I'll have to be giving them hay anytime soon. There's plenty of forage in here and the rest of the property. I'll call that a homestead success. Got the water tank full. They've been eating all afternoon. Haven't you, Lopsy? Yeah.